Welcome back to the Classic Championship, guys. We are here in Malaysia. We are sat in P2 and the top 4 cars are all RB6. We absolutely smashed qualifying. I'm pretty sure it was wet as well, which helped us. But Gasly is alongside us. We've got another fast start in Red Bull. Alex Lynn and Sean Galeo actually just blitzed both me and Pierre. But Sean Galeo actually got off to a really fantastic start. I'm actually impressed. But all 4 of us are holding station coming into turn 2. We're going to go down the inside of Sean Galeo as we tap our tyres a little bit. But hopefully coming into the next right-hander we can do. He gives us no space. We ride the curb just a little bit. He's going to get better traction on us. But Sean Galeo has got nothing compared to us. We're just going to absolutely blitz him as he's not exactly the best driver in the world. But we've got Alex Lynn and our teammate as we go off a little bit wide. But we managed to maintain it. But looking at Sean Galeo, we'll see his amazing start. Him and Alex Lynn. I think Alex Lynn actually got a better start coming from 4th. But just the drive he got, if he didn't have to go left and then right, I'm pretty sure he'd have been perfectly fine. But you can see all the Ferraris in the background, a nice sea of red with a little bit of silver and blue right at the back. The Renault's R26s are so bad, it's not even funny. But you can see he actually manages to just fall behind Lynn a little bit as we actually come up behind Lynn now. We're not too far behind him, and we're hopefully going to make a move into the hairpin. We throw our hand up with a little bit of contact, but we can't really complain because that corner is so off camber. That could have been very bad indeed. We're going to have another pop down the inside of Alex Lynn. We're still going to be side by side, so Lynn is not giving this up at all. He wants this race win. The Red Bulls are looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure at this point Pierre Gasly has fallen down to 5th, but Sean Galeo has managed to stay up into 3rd place. So that's not too bad indeed. So we're going to move forward a little bit, and you can see Charles Leclerc is actually closing in on, I believe that is Pierre Gasly. So Pierre Gasly managed to maintain, and Charles Leclerc is going to go down the inside of Sean Galeo, it seems, if he can get good traction. If not, then he's going to be able to take these 2 Red Bulls down the straight very easily. Pierre Gasly is actually under pressure from Mick Schumacher, so Mick Schumacher is on the back of him. Here goes Charles Leclerc. He's going to pull to the inside of both of the Red Bulls, and just like that, he's up into P2. This is why I don't do 25% races. It's just not worth it. Come the next lap, Charles Leclerc is just absolutely steamrolling past us, so he is going to be so hard to beat, providing he doesn't make any mistakes. We're going to hug the apex, and we're just going to have to look in our mirrors, just purely because we know how fast that Ferrari is going to be coming at us. Here he comes. We set a purple lap. He beats it, of course. We're going to have to just dive him every single apex. We managed to take the speed in the corner because our downforce is just ridiculous. That's the only benefit to this car. The engine is probably one of the worst ones out of the entire grid here, but it's the downforce. The downforce is the only thing saving us at this point. Here comes Mick Schumacher. He's looking to take the Red Bull of Alex Lynn, so he moves up a position, and he's under 4th place, I believe. So yeah, 4th place for him. Not a too bad of a job. We've got Sean Galeo, I think that is just ahead of Mick Schumacher, is indeed. So Leclerc is trying to come at us again. Mick Schumacher now sets the fastest lap, so I'm assuming Sean Galeo is going to be easy pickings, as he is. Schumacher moves up to 3rd. We dive back down the inside of Charles Leclerc. This is going to be a running theme for the rest of this race and this lap if we can't manage to break away from the Monegasque driver. Again, here we go. The only issue is we've got 2 Ferrari drivers within earshot. So this is going to get very messy indeed if we can't manage to hold off Leclerc, let alone Mick Schumacher. But this time he forces us to the outside. We managed to hold it with our extremely good downforce. I'm going to come down the start-finish straight to start the final lap. We are leading, but I'm not sure for how much longer because Charles Leclerc is already past us. Mick Schumacher looks like he's about to go past us right now. So we're in positions, losing them left and right. We're going to dive to the inside, hug the apex. We need to try and get past Leclerc in this corner, and we manage to just squeeze with our little Red Bull car all the way through. Our little V8 engine isn't doing too bad against their V10s, but it's still not exactly what you want down the start-finish straight. And he's going to have another go coming into the right-hander, but he thinks better of it. He knows he can't maintain the cornering speed that we can, but second to last corner, we are coming up the back straight. You can see Leclerc, we've got the nice little sun glare in the corner. It's like a Michael Bay film, but nonetheless, Leclerc just absolutely steamrolls us again. So the only option we have is to dive bomb. We're going to hug the apex. We managed to get past him, and assuming we get good traction, which we do, we are going to take the 3rd race of the season, and that is our first win. 2 wins to the Red Bull team, 1 to Ferrari. Not too bad, not too shabby. We actually ran out of fuel straight away, which is kind of humorous. But we do manage to take the win, which is obviously what we want. Our first win of the season. It's just one of those things, like, you need to get it under your belt and hopefully continue. But again, Charles Leclerc is a force to be reckoned with. He's going to be our rival, I think, for the championship. Hopefully the rest of our teammates can pull it out of the bag and hopefully catch up to us. You can see not too many points ahead of Leclerc, but Gasly is falling behind a little bit. Then you've got Mick Schumacher, Lynn, Giovinazzi and Sean Gelael getting his first points, which is awesome. Jumping straight into Spain, again, it was a top 3 start for the Red Bulls. We've got Gasly ahead of us this time, and we're going to get underway, and there's going to be another fast start at Red Bull, I think, and there he goes, it's Alex Lynn. So Lynn has just nailed these starts, as Pierre Gasly, but there he goes, there's Charles Leclerc just absolutely storming off, but Lynn is actually going to manage to hold it off, as we actually tap Pierre Gasly a little bit. We lose a bit of front wing. It shouldn't damage us too much, I hope, but as this car is so reliable on downforce, that could be a very big issue. But we're stuck behind Charles Leclerc. We move on a little bit further forward, and we're going to dive him outrageously into that corner. He struggled there in qualifying, so I figured it's a great opportunity to actually get past. But so we're going to look at Charles Leclerc's race start here. He is absolutely flew off at the start, and he doesn't get off a good getaway, but then the engine just kicks in, and he almost takes P1. And I reckon if he took P1, I don't think we'd see very much of him, even if his car isn't that great in the downforce sections. But nonetheless, we are moving on to lap 2. We've got Mick Schumacher just cruising down the straight, right up to the back, and he's going to pass Sean Gelael. So Mick Schumacher is up to another position, and he's actually going to come back at him. So Sean Gelael got his elbows out there and absolutely steamrolled Mick Schumacher through the corner. But we got a Rubens Barrichello in the F2002. He's shaping up a move on, I believe that is Sean Gelael. So Sean maybe did lose it, but again, Sean Gelael just absolutely put his foot down. Wasn't having any of it. So Rubens Barrichello done a fantastic job there. Alex Lynn is flying away with it. The damage is hampering us quite a bit. I don't think it would do as much of an issue as it is, but it is turning out to be a real pain in the butt. Going to come across the final corner, and that's going to be it. Like, nothing else really happened. Lynn flew away. Leclerc couldn't challenge us because of the all the tight corners on the track, but Alex Lynn made it the 3rd Red Bull win in a row. So 3 Red Bull drivers all have wins. The only one who doesn't is Sean Gelael, but I don't really expect him to get a win anytime soon. So pretty solid start so far. The Ferraris aren't doing as well as I thought. I think we're dominating a little bit better. We're going all out, which is obviously what we want to do. But looking at the drivers and the constructors, we have got a bit of a bigger gap to Charles Leclerc, just ahead of Alex Lynn, who has jumped Pierre Gasly. We're not doing too bad in the constructors either. But anyway, until next time, guys, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.